Hey guys, today is July 2nd, 2023. So tomorrow, July 3rd, is the first full moon in the month of July, and that's always called the buck moon. So as you can see, this image from I Pet Goat 2, right here, it seems like an obvious decode relating to the buck moon. As all the other images, the oval-shaped heads, are unlike this one because this is a perfect circle. So that seems like it obviously represent a full moon with the buck over top of it. And as most of you know, George Bush was reading the book My Pet Goat to a classroom of school children while 9/11 occurred. And therefore, I Pet Goat 2 is referring to the next 9/11, but it's not just one event, it's several events. And therefore, that's why I've been saying, look at the release date of I Pet Goat 2, because we're seeing these connections with a 9/11 and the other number 322 that I look at, connecting the release date to events, such as last year, the biggest event that took place 116 months after I Pet Goat 2 release, which is basically an upside down, backwards 9/11. And a perfect 9/11 code after I Pet Goat released was the Uvalde, Texas mass school shooting. And that was the worst school shooting in the US since the Valentine's Day school shooting in 2018. But now look what we have. We have this buck moon date being 11 years, 9 days after the release of I Pet Goat. So not only does the image in the video show reference to something occurring on a buck moon, we have the perfect reverse 9/11 code after its release date. So I'd put that at a very high watch date. I don't know what could occur, but we see this 9/11 code and we look at what happens in patterns in the past, and that's the only way we can try to figure out what their next planned date will be. And if you watch the video, this image is first shown at the 1 minute and 14 second mark. This July 3rd date is also 10:14 on the Hebrew calendar. So in numerology, you can omit zeros, then you're also left with the number 114. So 6/24 was the release date of I Pet Goat, but yet they uploaded the video to YouTube on 7/3. So the company Heliofont, which made I Pet Goat, never released another video until now, just a few days ago, June 26. And a lot of people have been trying to figure out certain clues. This could be an SOS warning signal of something to come, or this number 16, maybe. However, I noticed that this was taking place in Montreal. Then I looked up the coordinates, and we see the coordinates of Montreal being 45 and 73. So I Pet Goat was uploaded to YouTube on 7/3. The coordinates of this place in Montreal, just the city, is 45 north and 73 west. The buck moon is 7/3, and we have the 9/11 code to it. So the opposite of 73 is obviously 37. And we saw the worst disaster take place of the year on the 37th day. A Turkey earthquake of 7.8, killing 60,000 people. And that also happened on a full moon. And the whirling dervish is connected to the country of Turkey. But not only that this earthquake took place on the 37th day, but the epicenter was at 37 north and 37 east. So that was a full moon, and now we are at the reverse, 7/3 also being a full moon. I guess we're just going to have to wait and see what occurs. We only have one day. Tomorrow is the buck moon. So I'm also watching the date July 5th. Because as I said, I look at every 9/11 connection connecting to I Pet Goat 2's release date. I look at the dates forward and reverse. That means take the 7/5, put it over here, 6/24, put it over here. Then you would have 10 years, 11 months, 19 days. I look for the code 19 and multiple ones in any order. This date also has a backwards 9/11 code relating to the death of Steve Jobs 11 years, 9 months apart. Steve Jobs was the co-founder of Apple. And I put that in there because, as you can see, Lily is holding the apple. And above her head is the rabbit. We are in the year of the rabbit, 2023. But that's all I got for this video. And I guess we'll see and find out what happens. And I will talk to you guys next time. Take care.